of us think compulsively all the time. That is to say, we talk to ourselves. If I talk all the time, I don't hear what anyone else has to say. If I think all the time, that is to say, if I talk to myself all the time, I don't have anything to think about except thoughts. And therefore, I'm living entirely in the world of symbols. Therefore, if you meditate for an ulterior motive, that is to say, to improve your mind, to improve your character, to be more efficient in life, you've got your eye on the future and you are not meditating. Well, meditation, when correctly done, has nothing to do with all that. It's a kind of digging the present. It's a kind of grooving with the eternal now. The place where it's at is simply here and now. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds that are going on around you, just listen to the general hum and buzz of the world as if you were listening to music. Don't try to identify the sounds you're hearing. Don't put names on them. Simply allow them to play with your eardrums. It's all just sound. And if I am talking to you right now and you're doing this, don't try to make any sense out of what I'm saying, because your brain will take care of that automatically. You don't have to try to understand everything. As you hear sounds coming up in your head, thoughts, you simply listen to them as part of the general noise going on, just as you would be listening to the sound of my voice, or just as you would be listening to cars going by or to birds chattering outside the window. So look at your own thoughts as just noises. And soon you will find that the so-called outside world and the so-called inside world come together. They are a happening. Your thoughts are a happening, just like the sounds going on outside. And everything is simply a happening, and all you're doing is watching it. It's all just sound. The place where it's at is simply here and now.
Alrighty, what is going on, what is going on, guys? Evan Aldo here. Let's take a look at everything. What's up, Spin B? So yeah, guys, wild. A little bit of a sideways day. Treasury is going to borrow more money. That's interesting. So that would let's see. I don't even I feel stupid. I don't even know if that would. Is that supposed to add or take away the money on the reserves or whatever, or the money printed? Don't know. But let's get into Bitcoin. Let's talk about what the title of this live stream is all about. I think that's the important thing to go through. Green dot, money flow coming back up in the 4-hour. 4-hour through daily are looking pretty good. Pretty good if I do say so myself. And I do think you got a good shot of breaking upward, potentially up to, these highs, if not more. These highs, if not more. I think that's kind of the likely scenario here, unless we get some major curveball, but things look pretty good, in that type of sense. you're getting, oh, let's see something here. I mean, you're getting kind of almost a bear div, I would say, on the 10-minute. Short term, you can see it coming down a bit, but it might be more of just, we get some more continuation or something. I mean, maybe trigger wave to the downside, but I think when I look at a lot of these time frames, a lot of this money flow coming up, I think that we're going to be able to keep going up. What's up, NBF? What's up, SpinB? What's up, guys? Appreciate you guys. A little bit of a later stream. I'm not going to spend a ton of time tonight. I'm a little tired. It was doing a hard workout earlier. I just ate some food, and now I just wanted to look it over because I wanted to kind of update you guys a little bit. A couple of things. 4 hour looking good again. Things are starting to look a bit better than they were a little bit earlier. So you had the bear div, and now that's being nullified by this green dot. Confirms in 6 hours. Though, but the 4 hour one, that confirms a little bit earlier here. So let's keep that in mind, and then ultimately money flow kind of coming up there. Monthly money flow pretty strong. Green dot. Let's see. And now this is coming down. So short term, I could absolutely see a jump, potentially off of here. I forget what this even is. I didn't label this, but potentially off of there. If we do zoom, we could do our, the main thing is the volume, fixed volume range profile for SR points right now in this range. Yeah, POC. Wouldn't surprise me if we do come back down to this area, but maybe not. I mean, you might just keep going. The other thing too is you could probably see this turn around a little bit. Somebody's dumping it right now, but So yeah. So that's ultimately what I'm looking at there. I wanted to look at, some of these. Link is a big boy. Link's a big one right here. Or excuse me, Solana hitting a pretty big point, still looking decent. Gapped RSIs, but you're looking like you might come up more. The daily looks pretty good. I think you got a good shot of hitting maybe, $40 here. I think $40 is a good place. If we do draw let's see what we could do here. Right at 40, yeah, huge level. $40, I think, is a big probability for Solana. How would you try to trade that? Well, let's see. I mean, this could be a good low risk, high reward type thing. So if we were to try to trade this like breakout, something of, oh man, that's a really good risk reward ratio. I mean, if you wanted to be a little bit more lenient, go 2 to 1, but really how kind of this strategy may work is just, kind of just under that wick. I mean, could be there or something. Yeah. I mean, you have this wick here, which would be potentially a good place to bounce, but you might get it. You might get it straight up. I mean, a lot of people are still asleep. So something like this on Solana may work out well. I post a lot of these trade setups in the Aldo Empire VIP Discord. Link down below if you guys are interested. Had a nice little win today. And then went long, reverse course because things changed. Went short. That worked out. Took profit. Stopped at in profit. So yeah, and now kind of hunting something new. Got a new trade. Got actually a new kind of data swing along type thing for Bitcoin. So yeah, but Sol looks pretty good right here. AMP is another crap token that may have a jump here. Some of these may come back to life a little bit. I could see this potentially coming out. I mean, very high risk, but potentially coming up to maybe this level, potentially. And hopefully we could jump up quickly. We'll see what happens. I like this because Crypto Face used to mess with AMP sometimes, so I don't know. But yeah, XRP, that's another one. Potentially hitting, 60 cents here. That trigger wave, I think we got some more to go potentially. The Sol one probably looks like the most promising at the moment. That Sol long I kind of like. You probably could get up to potentially even 70 cents for XRP. We just got to play it by ear, see where things are going. But yeah, that's XRP right there. Let's see what else is there here. So we have AVAX. AVAX is pumping. Oh man, I mean, you got double buy. Let's draw a fib level to kind of give us some ideas here. This area, obviously $12. After that, this pocket's pretty big, 14 bucks about. I think it's possible to get up to 14 now. If we do look at, let's just see how things look. Yeah, I would say this does not look as good as I would have expected. Not as good as Sol, but yeah, Sol's the main one I'm kind of liking right now. Sol, I'm liking how that's looking. Solana. Yeah. Let's see here. Sol. We want to look at. Did we look at ETH? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I looked at ETH. ETH. I mean, out of the breakout, you have a target around 1900. I think 1900 is a decent spot. We're rejecting from the volume area high right here. Fair div. Short term, you could come down a little bit more here. Short term, you come down a little bit more. Still looking good in some of these higher time frames, especially the daily, but just keep in mind short term. I mean, you could come down to this point of control, bounce off of that, and then then keep kind of going. Let's just keep that in mind. Where was the green dot? We had confirm those green dots. It could show weakness against Bitcoin. I mean, it definitely could. I mean, if we look at ETH, Bitcoin, I think you're going to start to turn around a little bit here. If we do see some type of alt season, turn around a little bit, but we got to see. We definitely got to see here. So the black, that's it's like design. It's like studio design. It's not soundproofing. I have soundproofing in front of me. I do not believe it's too much soundproofing. It's probably better than the actual wall, but yeah, it's more design. It's not a painting, no. People have used those. Yeah. It's Sol right there. If we take a look at some of these, like Cardano. Double bottom, man. 30 cents. Well, we're already at 30 cents. I was talking about 30 cents yesterday. We hit it. Maybe 32 cents next. If we do take a look at what could be next here. That pocket's going to be big, so we'll be careful. But yeah, I mean, it does look like you could come up a little bit more here. That's what it kind of does look like. So yeah. In terms of altcoin season, I mean, the thing that would kind of create altcoin season here would be Bitcoin dominance percentage. Bitcoin dominance percentage right now, not looking bad too much. A little bit. I feel like we're almost not going to have too much of an altcoin season. Maybe Bitcoin just steals the show and continues to do so. This could get up higher as we kind of clean out this market a bit. So, yeah. I mean, some of these absolutely can and will ride, but Bitcoin, some of them have outperformed Bitcoin. Chainlink, Solana, good examples of that, but most of them have not. If we look at like ADA, Bitcoin, for example, I mean, maybe we're climbing out of the depths of hell here. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LXs. I'm looking for that, that money flow to kind of come up. And the other thing too that I've been waiting for in a lot of these is the 2-week. Okay, not enough data on that chart of AVAX here. Hold on, let's go to the Binance. 2-week bullish div with money flow coming up. We're not quite there just yet, but we absolutely could have bottomed out at this point, kind of. Also, what was another good? ADA was probably a good example of that. Wrong chart, but Kraken. Here we go. 2-week. Yeah, you got a bull div right from back there with money flow coming up. This could be it. It absolutely could be. Maybe wait till that kind of confirms here, but yeah. I think Bitcoin converting to a lot of these alts as Bitcoin dominance gets to the high 50s is going to be probably the move. you know, this could absolutely bleed a bit more against Bitcoin. I'd be waiting for this kind of weekly bull div with money flow coming up here. So yeah, that's what we got to keep in mind. Ultimately, what else do I want to look at here? It's Cardano, ETHLink, Matic. Let's look at Matic. Did a trade on Trading Wars with Matic. Double bottom type thing. I think you get up to 75 cents potentially. Now, how would you try to trade this? Let's see. Yeah, maybe a stop loss below there. I mean, you may get that bear div on the 12 hour that may, you know, give you some traffic, but you could potentially get up to these areas. You know, you could potentially make something like that work. Let's see here. Yeah, still looking like you got some power left. I mean, short term a little bearish. Looks like a Bitcoin. Okay, so we're hitting that point on Bitcoin. You could get, I mean, if kind of at 30 minutes a little bearish, but you could get a jump here potentially. Trigger wave here. Most of these trigger wave forming. So we gotta see. So we'll see if we can hold this area. I think we will. Somebody actually gave this to me. I don't know where they got it, but I'm sure you could find, you know, pretty easily. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and stuff use that as background. Oh, by the way, guys, I was able to get you guys a Halloween. 13 hours it closes. Halloween, it's just for my people, I believe. October future trading competition. Yeah, so check it out. Closes in 13 hours with MEXC down below. So yeah. I think there's a special. Is this the right link? There was another one that we had. The right link should be down below though. Do I hedge? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I trim my hedges, you know. Gotta trim your shrubs when you own a home. Nah. Let's see here. BNB, I wanted to, yeah. That has shown weakness throughout all this. It probably will come up a little bit more, but that has definitely shown weakness through a lot of, let's see here. Ooh. Definitely shown some weakness, yeah. Hitting that big point, but we'll see. We'll have to see what happens here. I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's look at Atom. Yeah, he moved up a bit. Ooh, okay, so you're hitting that point. If you break above this, I think you're easily going to get up to 950 for Atom, so that could be pretty juicy there, potentially. Pretty juicy there. That could be, yeah, I mean, trying to trade this breakout, I could see that. You know, stop loss maybe down here or something, 750, trying to get up to this area. I do think you may have a good shot of that. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, 3-1. Don't mind if I do. Dot's been doing good too. Hitting this point, so that's the thing. We may get, here's the bearish case, you could get a bear div, but it's not looking too bad. You know, I could see a little bit of consolidation and potentially pushing through and then getting your next target around $5, that kind of area. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at there. And by the way, guys, check out the Discord. Really great community. I think I'm going to get off in a few minutes. We'll end the stream early, and then I'm going to go in the Discord, the VIP members, and we'll do a little chat with a few of you guys for maybe a half hour. And then I'm probably going to go to sleep. Got to sleep. Got a big week ahead of me for the most part. Got a lot of stuff to do, so it's exciting. Exciting times. So yeah, and really enjoying, the movement in this market a bit. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Don't ask me what this line is. I forget what it is. But, I mean, if we were to draw probably a local golden pocket or something, I'm willing to... Okay, it doesn't even fall into that place. Interesting. I forget what this is. Hitting that point, potentially a bull div in that 1 minute. Could be a little jump up, a little scalp long or something there. 15-second looking good. 30-second looking not bad. But yeah. Probably will see a jump there, yeah. Like ADA, Bitcoin dot, 10 minutes, SPY. SPY is, all right, we'll see what happens with this because, I mean, do you break through? We'll probably come up and test this. Can you break through it? I have no idea. You are forming some potential bull divs, like on the 20-hour. I mean, the daily could be what saves the day for this a little bit, depending on how Powell sounds. It's probably going to be a pause. So, I mean, I guess anything other than raising rates more is going to, probably be not bad for this. So yeah. That's ultimately what I'm kind of looking at. Oh, we got Monday Night Football too. I wonder who's playing tonight. Anybody watching it? Monday Night Football. Let's see. We got the Raiders against the Lions. Both teams are probably... Lions got a good record, 5-2. Raiders, that could be a close game. Close game. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's look at the NASDAQ too. NASDAQ, yeah. I mean, you could, especially if you get that bull div on the daily, you could rip above this area and come back, which I think you might, But, if you look at, I'm not seeing too many bearish things as you're hitting this. I'm seeing bull divs into it, which could break through, just bring us back up a bit more. I mean, we're getting in some wild times here. I mean, a weekly, yeah. I mean, that's that little trigger wave. Maybe oh man, I don't know what's going to happen, but maybe we come up farther based on this. I don't know. But that monthly, not too good. So, yeah, that's that, guys. I mean, let's look at Apple. I'm curious about how that's been doing. Yeah, I mean, you may get that daily, kind of bull div thing. I mean, you may get that relatively soon and kind of survive with that. Gapped RSIs. I mean, the monthly looks god awful, but I don't know. It's an interesting time. Very interesting times we are in. So yeah. I mean, when you look at this, I mean, you're down 16%. You're back. The all-time high with this was December 21. So I mean, you're already 2 years back in time. But I mean, if you look at the trajectory from, I don't know, late 2020, you're still up a lot. But yeah, they could bounce back a little bit here, some of these. I mean, especially if it's not time to go into a recession. What's up, Alan? Yeah, it's kind of looking like maybe our inflationary nightmare is finally starting. Even I'm just curious about some of the real estate. I mean, these are real estate ETFs. But that's not looking too, yeah. This is really falling apart. You could get a jump because it's just down so much. It doesn't affect really housing prices though. These real estate ETFs. I mean, that is a giant head and shoulders kind of form. Oh man, this is back to 2016 numbers. Interesting. Wow. I mean, hitting a big point here. Other one too that's fallen apart, really fallen apart, is this one. Oh my. It's kind of almost breaking. I mean, I guess you could move this around and mess with it, but it's kind of breaking structure to potentially bring you down to like 40 bucks. But you're just down so much, 83% for PayPal. That's more than Bitcoin went down, you know, from the all-time high. So stock market, contrary to popular belief, stock market is very volatile too. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, money flow come up in the daily. Oh, man, this has just been, well, if you look at 1, 2, 3, 5 yellow X's, you might get some relief. You might get some relief here. I want to look at Tesla. It's been a minute since I looked at Tesla. You know, blood diamond on the weekly. Oh, wait, was that confirmed? Yeah. Saw that. I mean, it's just a matter, does it come down farther? Weekly does not look good too. You look too good in Tesla. Monthly trigger wave forming, that doesn't look too good. That doesn't look good either. Tesla's really been, wow. This, I feel like this could dump while everything else recovers a little bit potentially. Not looking too good. Worse than a lot of other things at the moment. Oil, definitely wanted to look at oil. So oil is, yeah, you're just bouncing around with ExxonMobil here, but I don't know, to break up or break down, I have no idea. I couldn't really tell you here. Still in that range. I mean, just gotta wait till something happens, I guess. We'll see. What was the other one I was gonna look? I was gonna look at gold. Trigger wave forming on the 2 hour. You might have some more upside potential here too. Silver, let's take a look at silver as well. The monthly's not too. Yeah, already back up to this area, so definitely have to see what happens with this. But pretty good in the monthly. Potentially jump up higher. We'll see. We will have to see here. So yeah. Anyway, guys, not too much else to talk about. I think I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. Could be forming a reverse head and shoulder type pattern here and jump up from that. Yeah, that could be a little scalp jump. If we were to draw a fib level, yeah, break above right to that area. That probably is pretty likely to win. A little scalp. That's a good risk-reward ratio. That's a damn good risk-reward ratio. I'd probably put it, yeah. He might. Yeah, probably like that. I don't know, 2 to 1. I mean, well, yeah, this is a, yeah, look at that stop loss. Holy moly, look at that stop loss. That percentage, 0.05. You go 200x leverage. Man, trading on that 30-second. You might come up, yeah, 3 LX in the 1 minute. You might do it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys want to chat for a little bit, if you're in the VIP Discord, I'll be in the chat channel for a couple minutes after, and then I'll probably head to bed. I mean, if anybody's got some courage, it's probably going to hit first take profit relatively soon. If it does, I mean, it could. Nothing always works, but anyway, guys, yeah, check out the, we are doing the new, there's the futures competition, link down below with MEXC, FAIRDESK, deposit any amount, do 1 futures trade and get the bonus. If you could get an additional rebate on fees with FAIRDESK if you're a member of the VIP Discord. Just open a ticket if you are and signed up with my link. That's about it. If you want to do a one-on-one session with me, I mean, I'm showing everything right now, but we do that. Atlanta Core, CBZ, great as well. They're in the Discord, so check all that stuff out. All right, guys, hope you have a great rest of your night.